All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming in week out to prophesy the downfall of America and this society. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akapadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and being great example to us young brothers. And peace and blessings to those for elect, who will not part of that number. I'm the brother Qadar from the GMS Brand Chicago. I'm back another video. All right, this video is going to be entitled something the Lord has been forcing me to understand, or something the Lord has been drilling in my head. All right, because knowledge is knowing something, but wisdom is actually applying it. What's the point of knowing something when you're not going to apply it? Shit, it started last week. Some nigga at my job just started some weird shit, man, and it ticked me off. But, I let it slide. It's been happening all week, And, just yesterday, all right, my woman, wicked-ass brother, try some weird-ass shit, some goofy-ass shit, man, but... the Lord gonna fight our battles, man. Ain't no point to get carnal with these niggas, because really we suffering right now. We crying now to laugh later. So these niggas can laugh now to cry later. All right, and let me get this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get this 2 Samuel first, kind of start through the spirit. 2 Samuel 16. 16:5. And when King David came to Bahurim, behold, thence came out a man of the family of the house of Saul, all right, related to Saul, whose name was Shimei, all right, the son of Gera. He came forth and cursed still as he came, and he cast stones at David, so he was throwing rocks at him, and at all the servants of King David, and all the people and all the mighty men were on the right hand and on his left. So, his people was around him. His mighty men, his followers, right? His servants. Verse 7. And thus said Shimei when he cursed, can't come out, thou bloody man, thou son of Belial. So he accused King David, being a sodomite. All right. Yahweh have returned upon thee all the blood of the house of Saul, in whose stead thou hast reigned. And Yahweh have delivered the kingdom to the hands of Absalom thy son. So he was poking fun of him. All right, saying the Lord took the kingdom away from you and gave it to your son. All right, and behold, thou art taken in thy mischief, because thou art a bloody man. All right, then said Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, unto the king, why should this dead dog curse my lord the king? Let me go over, I pray thee, and take off his head. So he was like, let me kill him. Let me take him out. And the king said, what have I to do with you, ye sons of Zeruiah? So let him curse, because Yahweh has said unto him, curse David. Who shall then say, wherefore hast thou done so? And David said to Abishai and to all his servants, behold, my son, which came forth of my bowels, seeketh my life. How much more now may this Benjamite do it? Let him alone, and let him curse, for Yahweh have been in him. It may be that Yahweh will look on mine affliction, and that Yahweh will requite me good for his cursing this day. So King David had mercy on him, He was going to let the Lord take care of that. All right, and he knew it was part of his trial. But the point is, this is the mightiest man under Yahweh Shai. He chose to have mercy on somebody, just talking down on him and it said he threw stones at him, cursing at him. All right? But he didn't choose to be carnal. This the same man that ran through a troop, leaped over a wall. All right, slayed tens of thousands of people. All right. This is 2 Samuel 19:16. And Shimei, son of Gera, a Benjamite which was of Bahurim, hasted and came down with the men of Judah to meet King David. And there were 1,000 men of Benjamin with him, and Ziba the servant of the house of Saul, and 15 sons and his 20 servants with him. And they went over Jordan before the king. All right, came to see the king. And there went over a ferry boat to carry over the king's household and to do what he thought good. And Shimei, son of Gera, fell down before the king as he was come over Jordan. So he bowed down. Slack. And he said unto the king, let not my lord impute iniquity unto me, neither do thou remember that which thy servant did perversely the day that my lord the king went out of Jerusalem, that the king should take it to his heart. So he's asking for forgiveness. For thy servant doth know that I have sinned. Therefore, behold, I am come the first this day of all the house of Joseph to go down to meet my lord the king. But Abishai, son of Zeruiah, answered and said, shall not Shimei be put to death for this, because he cursed Yahweh's anointed? All right, because he cursed the King David. And David said, what have I to do with you, ye sons of Zeruiah, that you should this day be adversary unto me? So what did I do to be your enemy? All right, shall there any man be put to death this day in Israel? For do not I know that I am this day king over Israel? Therefore the king said unto Shimei, thou shalt not die. And the king swore unto him. All right. So, King David had mercy on him. Like I said, this is the man that slayed tens of thousands of people. Okay. And just to further get to the point is let me get this Galatians 5 real quick. I forgot I had that down. Galatians 5 and 10. I have confidence in you through the Lord, that ye will be none otherwise minded, for he that troubleth you shall bear his judgment, whosoever he be. So whoever fuck with you gonna get their judgment. The Lord gonna handle that. All right. Let me read this piece up real quick. She bears. 2 Kings 6 and 2 Kings 2 and 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him, and said unto him, go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head, making fun of him. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh. And there came out forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and 40 and 2 children of them, man. All right, killed 42 of their ass, man. All right, and they was talking shit about his bald head. All right. So, and these niggas trying to put hands on us, man. Hey, they gonna get their judgment, man. It's that simple. All right, just for making fun of them. Scripture talks about offending the Lord's little ones. All right. But give me a second. This is Galatians 5 and 25. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. All right? And that's plain. And I could start off from verse 16, but, the point was already made. We ain't got to get cornered with these niggas. Now, don't get me wrong. If they put their hands on you, then do what you do. But we going to let the Lord fight these battles, man. Because these niggas not even worth our time. All right? This is, and I seen a quote. It said, if you face the adversary, you doing the right thing. All right, this is 1 Samuel 21 and 10. And David arose and fled that day for fear of Saul, and went unto Achish, the king of Gath. And the servant of Achish said unto him, is this not David, the king of the land? And did they not sing one to another of him and dance, saying, Saul have slain his thousands, and David his 10,000? And David laid up these words in his heart, and was so afraid of Achish, the king of Gath. And he changed his behavior before them, and feigned himself mad, in their hands, and scrabbled on the door of the gate, and let his spittle fall down upon his beard. So he played as if he was a madman, retarded, crazy. Let his spit fall between his fall down from his beard. Okay. Have I need of madmen, that ye brought this fellow to play the madman in my presence? Shall this fellow come into my house? All right. This is the next chapter, verse 1. It says, David therefore departed thence and escaped the cave of Adullam, And when his brethren and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. You know, so they let him go. You know, he left. All right. And that was just him. He was in just pure wisdom, man. You know. Like I said, this the man that slayed tens of thousands of people, man. Okay. Chose to use his brains over bronze. However you say that shit. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools, man. All right. So don't be quick to be angry. Only a fool is quick to be angry, man. The scripture talks about ruling your spirit. You can't let people tick you off. All right. And you know, the word demon means intelligent. You know, so Satan knows little words, little actions that'll tick you off. All right. And he wants you to get carnal. It's all a test from the Most High. All right. Satan can't do nothing without the Most High's permission. All right. The Most High is balancing all us out. Like the elder Zahab in Mississippi said, you know, if you're a brother that's too austere, Lord gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna have to calm down. You know, if you too calm, all right, the Lord gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna have to put your foot down. You know, the Lord, works with every brother differently. You know, so Lord willing, that was an edifying video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem HaShai, Bashem Kagudash, Shalom, and the Barber Bar.